Perfect. 12 a.m. More leaks. Whatever. Hey guys, welcome to the TVGM5 channel. I am very, very tired. It's 12 a.m., but whatever. More leaks have been posted. Quite a few, actually. So we're going to talk about them real quick. Let's hop into it. Okay, so I'm going to try and be as awake as possible, except my sister is sleeping right next to me, which is not ideal. But, okay, so this first picture, we actually have the camp radio that, would be inside of the host's cabin. That, he would put on the speaker to, wake up all the campers, stuff like that. And then we also have a sign to the side that says camper assignments, which I hope has, some old prop, cameos, maybe, I don't know, Wagner Butcher, maybe. Something like that, maybe. And then, I don't know, I just like the detail on this, because, even on the wooden planks, the wooden desk, there's written, carved stuff onto it, which makes it look very cool. A lot of detail was put into this picture, and then there's also some books on the sides, that's pretty interesting as well. I don't have anything else to say for this specific picture, though, so let's go ahead and go on to the next one. Okay, so this picture is absolutely insane. We get a look at the back of the cabin, which we get two animatronics that we've not seen anything of in the ISC yet, which is Xenomorph, and I believe we can see Crackles inside of the cabin, if I'm not mistaken, which, I'm gonna be honest, I was never the biggest fan of Crackles, but I don't know, he seems like he might be really cool. Yeah, we also see another tree, right behind Xenomorph. I think Xenomorph was definitely an interesting choice to put inside of this thing. I don't know what it would have been a better one, though, so it's alright. And I do want to point something out. If you look at where Crackles is, he's in the cabin, and you can see the window right next to him. But if you look at right to the side of the picture here, you can see just a little bit more of the cabin, and it seems to be more outward than where Crackles is, which makes me think maybe that's where another animatronic's gonna be, or something like that. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. We're gonna go on to the next picture. Okay, we finally have a fully good look at Freddy Fazbear. It took way too long to get a good picture of not just the stage in color, but also with Freddy inside of the stage, all with color. He looks insanely good, I cannot lie. And I'm not gonna lie, I also found his demo video, and I am gonna break that down. I don't know if I am gonna break it down currently because I'm so tired. I'm not sure if I'm gonna break it down today or in another video, probably gonna be posted tomorrow. I don't know, but yeah. This is cool. I don't really have much to say. I still think the stage is really cool, and I am planning on at least trying to buy his stage for $15 at the end of the season, is what I heard it's going to be, or something like that. I don't know. So, I don't have anything else to say, so we are going to go ahead and go on to the next picture. Okay, we have a in-person look at the dock, which this part of the IC really takes me back to, I don't know, a while ago Spirit, peak Spirit. I don't know. I think it's that skeleton, that the lifeguard skeleton really brings back old memories and stuff from Spirit, because nowadays they don't really add, the skeletons like they used to back in, the boat, SS Tide, whatever it was, the boat where the skeleton was a fisherman on top of the boat. I miss that kind of stuff. Yeah, I am actually planning on buying Screaming Reaper, which is kind of it's a surprise, but whatever. And then I want to talk about the lifeguard real quick. I actually have this picture, and then I have another picture of the lifeguard. and we can see they went all out with the detail, from making the seat to adding clothing onto the skeleton to even adding a fish, like a fish that's hung on the thing. That looks very, very cool. I'm gonna go on to the next picture of the lifeguard so you can see it. And this is the other photo. It's not a better photo at all. It's definitely lower quality, but we can also see Carnival Creeper and Jeremy Jaws in it. This picture, I don't know, it just looks good. And yeah, I don't know, I'm just really excited for this. Yeah, here's the fish, which I'm pretty sure is gonna be like shaking and stuff like that, but I don't know. Okay, so this next picture is just once again another front view of the IC, but it's an in-person picture, and we get a somewhat clean look at Jason, and dude, he looks so good. I cannot even lie. The machete though, the machete looks a bit weird where it is, just because like the machete looks completely humongous, and it kind of looks like it's just sticking out into where people would walk, which is interesting. But I mean, yeah, I don't have anything else to say because there's nothing else to look at in this picture. So the next picture. Okay, I have been avoiding this picture just because it's nothing new. We all know Whirling Wendy. We're not going to talk about her, but I am going to talk about, we do see what that thing was next to her, and I actually don't know what it is now. I think, because it seems to be a ladder, I'm pretty sure that these are bunk beds, which is going to look absolutely insane. I feel like maybe Scary Sane Scarecrow could be sitting on there, or even better, the original Sane Scarecrow, which is probably not going to happen, but whatever. We can also see a sign, like, by the bunk bed, which really brings it to life as if, like, there's people actually here. But that's not what I really do want to talk about. I want to talk about behind Whirling Wendy. We can see, like, a sort of skeleton type figure, and I don't know who it is. I don't know. It might be obvious, but, like, I just don't see it. I see, like, under her arm, I see, like, he's wearing, like, a grayish, like, coat or something. And I can see, like, a skeleton head with teeth sticking out and stuff. But I just don't know who it is. Okay, whatever. We're gonna go to the next picture. Okay, this next picture. This is a new perspective. We get a look at the photo shoot, the photo booth, whatever you want to call it. Nothing new. It's a bit weird that they just went for a Jack the Reaper instead of, like, something unique like the Carnival, my fault. But whatever. We also get a look at Willow Witch again, which she's there. We also do see the sign to, like, the walkway underneath the cabin, and that looks cool. I like how it's ripped and stuff, but that's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about to the side. We can see a sort of clown type of thing. This, I also can't tell what it is. I don't know, for some reason, I feel like it's Heckles from, like, 2 years ago, yeah. But I don't know, I just feel like that's not the case. It looks like a sort of clown. Like, it looks kind of like a hanging clown, but I just don't know. I might be stupid for not knowing, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you know who that is. But yeah, with that said, I think that's it. So we're gonna go to the next picture now. Okay, here's another picture at that ripped sign, which I cannot lie, dude. Now that I look at this picture, I'm not gonna talk about the sign. Sure, it's still cool. The welcome camper sign, that is still very cool. But look above it. Spirit went all out this year. Top-notch detail. They added a whole canoe above the sign. That is absolutely top-notch detail. Insane. I would have never expected them to do that, especially with these past few years. So that's absolutely insane. Yeah, there's nothing else in the picture, though, so we're gonna go on. I think I have time for one more picture, if that. So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to go through this one really quick. But we have our first like actual good picture of Buzz inside of the IC, which that's kind of weird now that we think that this is literally the first real picture of Buzz that we have. That's interesting, but whatever. He looks so good. I still think he's a bit of an interesting choice, but that doesn't really matter. He's still very, very cool. But yeah. Once again, another picture of Michael Myers. Whatever, I'm not going to talk about it. It's just another one. Whatever. Okay. Just this picture seems to be taken quite a while ago because none of them are in the ISC or anything. There's still boxes everywhere. But, again, it's not anything I'm necessarily going to talk about. We just got Michael Myers and Buzz doing some weird things, I guess. But whatever. That's it for this picture. Okay, I really pushed my luck here, and somehow it worked. But this is the last picture, and it's nothing really interesting. We just have a lot of costumes and stuff. But we do have. Looks like I was wrong. It does at least look like Scary Sitting Scarecrow, which is a bit sad, and since it's instead of Sitting Scarecrow. But it's whatever. It's still a sort of Sitting Scarecrow. I don't have anything to say about it because I need to film this outro before CapCut really explodes on me. But whatever. So yeah. Okay, I pushed CapCut to the absolute limits with this video, and somehow it worked out with me. But I'm in shock that it somehow worked. So, thanks for watching the video, and honestly, that might be just about it for the leaks. I don't think we'll have much more leaks. I'm not sure if I'll post a video on any more leaks, unless they're like big leaks that we somehow haven't gotten yet, because I think we got basically all the leaks. I don't think there could be anything else. But you never know. There might be more. So, there might be more leaks soon. And if there is, I might make a video on it. But with that said, I'm going to sleep. And like the video, subscribe, turn on notifications. Peace out.